the great Bhomokara dynasty of Odisha, which is famous in the history of India, has 7 women rulers ruled one after another over Odisha. And Rani Sukadi had participated very progressively and very aggressively also in the early freedom struggle of India. She is known for her bravery and being a great ruler of this place. Banki is also famous for Ma Charchika, a Shakti Pitha. I did not elaborate on it. She is a local goddess, a Gramadevi originally, gradually evolved into an avatar of goddess Durga. The temple is unique, sir. It is a wooden temple, now almost 300-400 years old, and there are very few wooden temples left in Odisha. The most important is the Viranchi Narayan in Ganjam district. The other is the Ma Charchika of Bangalore. We are connected with the Lord Jagannath temple in many ways, and there was a point in Puri beach which is known as Banki Muhan. So the trade and commerce, how Banki had a connection with the port in those days, small but significant at Puri. Banki College is also associated with Dr. Jogesh Rao, a local cooperative leader, a doctor who served the poor. Every brick that is there in this college is partly his contribution. He was also a cooperative leader. Banki Bank, cooperative bank, was an early leading cooperative bank in Odisha. He promoted sugarcane cultivation. There was a sugar factory established. Unfortunately, it could not be sustained. It is no longer there. But this is a very important industry of this place. Here again, Banki is on the banks of river Mahanadi. This college itself is on the right of the bank of river Mahanadi. And like many parts of Banki, it gets submerged. Water remains for 4-5 months even after the rainy season is over. They are typically called the patters, and these patters require a different kind of rice variety which can grow even with 20 feet of water. Mahanadi Hirakud Dam was constructed in 1946. After that, flooding has been controlled to an extent, but Banki still gets flooded during rainy season. In fact, at one point of time, our ground floor was submerged, and the great collection of books which we have was damaged to a great extent. Now the library is shifted to another building in the upper floors, but nevertheless, every year flooding or every 4-5 years flooding brings in fertile land, fertile soil, and enriches regularly the cultivation fields of land. Not only we grow rice in great amount, but also we grow vegetables. And we are a line of supply to the capital city of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. We come under Cuttack district, but physically we are very close to the 3 cities of Odisha, Cuttack, Bhubaneswar and Puri. Culturally connected with all. As far as Banki College was concerned, now there are 4 or 5 early colleges, private colleges of Odisha. Banki is one of them. We were also granted autonomy in the year 99, and we were granted autonomy along with EN College Khurda, ourselves, the Jagatsinghpur College. These 4 or 5 colleges broke the jinx of private colleges not being given autonomy by the university. So in that case, whatever it is, thanks to Dr. Jogesh Rao, his efforts, and somebody who had come from politics to education and one who never returned to politics. We had great principals like Professor Samantrai, who brought great discipline to this college, and amongst the aided colleges, we are a top college in the state of Odisha. Now, having introduced Banki College and its founders, now let me move to what the college itself is. We are a multidisciplinary college offering courses in science, arts and commerce. We are both a UG and a PG college. We offer PG programs in blah blah blah, and we offer honors or major program in 17 subjects or 18 subjects. Under science it is science, physics, chemistry, zoology, botany, microbiology, whatever it is. Under arts it is 3 languages: Odia, English, Sanskrit. Hindi is offered as an alternate subject, but we have honors in Hindi, Sanskrit and English. Amongst the social science, we cover everything: history, political science, sociology, economics, education, and in commerce, of course, we have honors in commerce. Besides these being offered as major subjects, they are also offered as minor subjects or past subjects, or under Core 2 and Core 3 as anything possible. These are the subjects that we offer. Now coming to two most important qualitative issues under criteria 1, sir. The first issue is course objectives, program objectives, graduate outcomes. Our graduate outcomes are as follows. Slide is our graduate outcome is as follows. Somebody who graduates from Banki autonomous colleges, what kind of a person he is? He is not only a good Indian citizen, he is a proud Odia. He is somebody who knows the locality, who knows the pros and cons of flood, one who knows rice as the major crop of the state. He also knows about vegetables, he knows about fish cultivation. Besides these hallmarks, we are also known as feeding Utkal University postgraduate departments in a big way. But we are not limited to our pass outs are not limited to Utkal University. Many of them go to national level, particularly they go to Delhi University, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Central University, Hyderabad. And besides that, we also, our students also go to other universities of Odisha, sometimes GM University, Barampur University, Sambalpur University, because they may not get a place in Utkal, so they move into these universities. In a way, we contribute immensely to the postgraduate pool of higher education in Odisha. These are our graduate activities. Coming out to program outcomes, the Utkal University has listed the program outcomes for each program. Our parent university has attributed the fixed the program outcomes, course outcomes, and occasionally merit objectives. But we are a part of the NEP process. We are a part of the group which decided the NEP syllabus. Every board of studies, there was for NEP, the Odisha State Higher Education Council was asked to lead the front, and the various universities formed their board of studies. In those formulation of board of studies, there were representatives from the university postgraduate departments, there were representatives from autonomous college, in which Banki participated in a big way. There were also representatives from colleges. Sir, in a word, we are part of the syllabus formation and structure formation of the NEP in Odisha. I will not go into great details, but in 2013 and 14, we were the first college in Odisha to introduce choice-based credit semester system. It was done in our university in 13 and 14. The Utkal University introduced it for its affiliated college in 14 and 15. A major reform came in 2018 again. That syllabus was revised in our college by the university. So 18 was the next major revision. 13 we made a revision, 18 we made a second revision. I am talking of only the recent past, sir. I am not going back too much. And again it was required to revise it in 23. Yes, it was delayed. It was delayed. It was ready, we were ready, but as you know, Odisha was ruled by an opposition party and it was introduced in 24 as soon as the BJP government came. NEP was accepted, we should have accepted it from 23 onwards, but you see sir, 23 was also a difficult situation for us in the sense that UGC, if you remember correctly sir, it came up with the syllabus only, new structure only in December 22. Though NEP was declared in 20 and 4-year course was announced, but the nuts and bolts were not fixed and the details came in 22 December. We had hardly 5 to 6 months to roll out the new syllabus and that was an election year. We had just recovered from COVID and in 24 the new syllabus, new system has been introduced. I did not tell you, but in a nutshell, we have introduced multiple entry and exit system. We have introduced multidisciplinary courses which we could take across discipline. We have introduced skill courses. We have introduced AEC revised way where alternative English door has been closed and emphasis has shifted to Indian languages, vernacular literature or Bhasha literature, as you may name them sir, as you like. And we have introduced vacation courses which the students can take, and these are vocational courses and they can quit after first year, they may quit after second year, they can rejoin within 3 years from quitting and their credit remains valid. We have also joined the ABC, Academic Bank of Credit for easy credit transfer. We have joined the National Depository also, and we are marching ahead under the new NEP syllabus. Along with the entire nation India, we are trying to bring in substantial valued education, and we are participating in the preparing our students to make them effective in resurgent India. All these things have been defined, well defined, and at the college level, we have tried to fix minute objectives. Each course has 4 or 5 minutes, mostly we have 4 minutes, and we are trying to add minute objectives at the department level. Our teachers have been trained. We have attended several programs conducted by Utkal University, our parent university. We will be happy to know, sir, that the UGC had given responsibility to our parent university. NIPA had come down to Utkal University and conducted several programs for the entire East Zone, and we were a party. Besides, the Council of Higher Education also conducted its program. Our teachers have enthusiastically participated to prepare them to get into the new system. The other qualitative aspect is the cross-cutting issues, sir. Gender, sustainability, human values, human rights, environment. These are the values. All that NAAC says, all that UGC says, has also been accepted by the Utkal University. In fact, we are before time. We started the NEP in 24, but since 22, value education has been taken into a full paper, a full course has been introduced with 5 or 6 minutes. 6 minutes, sir. Each minute is devoted to one value. There is a value of a minute on gender, there is a value on human values, there is a value on volunteerism. All these are covered. In addition, we also take up disaster management. And as far as the environment is concerned, sir, environment was always a separate course in my college. not now, but since almost now 10 years. Environment and sustainability has been offered as a separate course, always. Not as a variant, it is covered as a separate. And since 22, all the 6 issues that we talk of in the new education policy are being covered by my policy. But it is just not offering specific courses on the cross-cutting issues as prescribed by the UGC, but it is also a part of various other courses. Gender issues are covered in English literature under women writers. Gender issues is covered in sociology. Gender issues is covered in history. Gender issues are covered in sociology, economics, and in so many other subjects. Sustainability is covered similarly, even in chemistry. Human values are covered under education. Value education is covered under it. Human rights are covered in political science. So, subject-wise also, we try to address all the cross-cutting issues that are specified by UGC and NAAC. Sir, there is a table where it says, I am not getting into details, sir, but I am sure you will have time to go through my presentation and you will be satisfied that we deserve kudos, we deserve congratulations for our coverage of cross-cutting issues. And course objectives, program outcomes, graduate outcomes, that is what is necessary. Now coming to continuous evaluation. Continuous evaluation was always a part of us. Since the day we became autonomous, some 25 years back, continuous system is an ingrained system in my college, sir. I myself have passed out from this college. And it was always there. And it has been in formal sector since our days of autonomy. Even prior to that also under Utkal University, internal examination consisted a component of evaluation. Today we have moved forward from just monthly tests or unit tests and all that, we have moved forward. How have we moved forward? Now after the first unit, sir, covering the first unit, we give an assignment. The assignment accounts for 10 marks. After the second unit, sir, midterm examination is conducted. It is again of 10 marks. After the third semester, sir, third unit is covered. Normally we do a quiz, a seminar or a presentation. There the individual teachers have their freedom. Group discussions, these are conducted. We also account for the attendance of the student. You know, sir, all over India, attendance is an issue. Students do not come in very large number to classes. When I was a student, we used to bunk the classes of those teachers who were not up to mark. But bunking is not the issue, sir, today. Today, we all realize that we are not the only source of knowledge. Teachers are not the only source of knowledge. The students go to YouTube, they see the many other sites, and they find 1,000 other sources of learning, and we have not remained the only source of knowledge. We are all conscious of that, and we know how to tackle attendance today, because there must be something extra in the class. What can be that extra, sir? Not extra knowledge, but presentation skill, by examples, by our love, by our ability to explain, articulate things. If we provide, our teachers provide that, people will still come to the class. Of course, some of the students will be pursuing multiple courses. Some are employed, partly employed. Bhubaneswar, which is a big city, is not far off, getting part-time employment, and all that is there. But we try to best. So, as a process of that, we have introduced 5 marks. Our regulation says that if somebody has attended 95 and above, he gets full mark for attendance. If he gets 75, he gets the least. But if he is below 75, he has to give a medical certificate. and below 60, he is not allowed to sit for exam. So our marks for for attendance is a graded course, and when you see, go through the departments or under the new system, the first semester examination is scheduled in the month of February. The new system is undertaking road. So we have ensured, sir, continuous evaluation is just not limited to a midterm examination, but it is there to test the holistic ability of the student, the skill component. We follow the Bloom's taxonomy of making questions. So where then we get to know what is the problem solving capacity, what is the understanding, what is the memory. We put the various kinds of questions. The highest is 8 mark, next is 4 to 5, then 3, 2, 1, like that. So we try to cover all that is required under modern education to ensure really continuous evaluation. So these are the two most important criteria. Other things, I just will scan through the statistics portion, which I am dead sure you have gone through, which is available in my website, and we will concentrate on only the qualitative parameters. Now coming to the second teaching learning criteria, sir. You know how many of them have PhD, how many of them have gone through refresher course, orientation course and all that. One thing must become very clear to all of you, that our teachers have done refresher courses more than required. Those teachers who do only 2 refresher courses, they do it possibly for cash, to be eligible for promotion under cash. But you will find our several teachers have done refresher courses in this college. Though almost everybody has been covered under cash, and excepting the new ones, you will find even older teachers. The average of teachers in my college is today around 40, sir. There was a time when it was above 50. Everybody was retiring. But during this last 5 years, fortunately, Government of Odisha has been kind enough to induct new teachers, those who have come through a public